Oh, man. That's mine, y'all. I bought that 3 days ago. Oh, man. Well, a lot of you guys may be like, oh, he finally sold the Lexus. No, I did not sell the Lexus. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, my charger broke down. From what it's looking right now, look like the thermostat locked up, which, in case you guys didn't know, for you guys start talking like a lot of BS, for the amount of miles on the car, and there's in this year, it's a very notorious thing for the thermostat to go bad on the this year. So it's kind of like something that I already knew I needed to replace. It was on the list to replace, and it kind of already needs to be replaced. So currently on the way to O'Reilly's to go pick up the thermostat, and I'm gonna get a new radiator cap, because they said it could be that too, a reservoir cap, what do you want to call it. So I'm gonna grab that, and hopefully that fixes it. From what I read, typically the water pumps on these things do not go bad, so I'm not really too worried about it being the water pump. Dodge makes pretty good engines, and their internal parts are pretty good, but unfortunately the thermostats are pretty shitty. So let's go pick up a brand new thermostat and a brand new radiator cap and see, does that not fix our overheating issue here. Really not something I feel like doing on a Tuesday evening, but you know, you win some, you lose some. It is what it is. I actually kind of miss being back in my Lexus. It feels mad weird to be in it, but yeah, happy I ain't got rid of it yet, because if I can't fix it tonight, maybe taking this to work tomorrow. Anyways, let's go into O'Reilly's and grab this. Okay, I felt like a horrible YouTuber. I didn't film it. I was just trying to hurry up and get the car up and running, because yeah, I needed to know what was going on to see what I needed to buy. Check your lights on, because I forgot to plug up the sensor, but I changed out the thermostat and I changed out the reservoir cap. I'm gonna pull over up here and see. It's just anything funky and weird. I'm a little bit down the street from the crib. It was still overheating when I changed the thermostat, but I forgot you gotta kind of drive it around for a bit. So drove it around, then it went down like dramatically. Let's check and see what it looks like underneath here. See, is it still boiling? No, I have no coolant. A lot of it disappeared. A lot of it probably went down into the motor. So I need to add some more coolant. It seems like everything's solid. Hell yeah. So the thermostat will stuck closed on me. So good thing is, I'm glad I have some form of mechanical knowledge, and I fixed it. Actually, this is like the coolest it's been, like, since I got the car. That's the crazy part. Oh, hell yeah. Hell. All right, another problem. Checking the light just came on. I think it's because I unplugged the mass airflow sensor, then I crunk it up, so it has to reset. So I'm gonna drive it around a minute, and see if it resets. God, I love this thing. But the coolant's holding really good. Like, it's holding about, like, right around in there. You guys can see that. It's holding, it's holding at about, like, 206, 210-ish, like, when driving. And then idle's holding between, like, 215 and, like, 220. So, I'm more than confident enough to say it was 100% the thermostat. So, like I said, once again, I'm sorry I didn't really show you guys, but the best I can do is kind of explain it. So, while driving, my AC went from blowing cold to blowing hot. And then I looked down, and the thermostat and the temperature gauge has shot up. I don't know why I want to say now. My thermostat, the temperature gauge has shot all the way up to hot. Then a little hot symbol came up. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. You know, I'm not going to panic. Maybe I was a little cooling or whatever, even though I knew I wasn't. But I just did a 6-hour road trip. So, yeah. So I got out, popped the motor, and it started smoking, and it was cool. You could smell coolant. So basically what happened was the thermostat was closed, stuck closed. No coolant was being allowed to flow through the system. So because it wasn't allowed to flow through the system, the reservoir built up a lot of pressure, and it started coming up through the cap and the overflow tube, and it was boiling. So when you look it up on YouTube, Google, YouTube, whatever, they're like, oh, boiling means this, this, and this. It's air getting somewhere into the system. Not necessarily. It's just because the coolant's really freaking hot. Like, it's just really, really hot. And when water boils, it has nowhere to go. It's gonna find somewhere to escape. So therefore, escape through the overflow tube. So I knew it wasn't something major. I knew it had to be something simple. And for anybody that owns a Hemi knows, at these miles, 127K miles, typically your thermostat tends to go bad. It's a known thing. I mean, almost a lot of cars do it, but it's a very well known thing that the thermostat will go bad on these cars, especially the Hemis, the 5.7s, at the mileage I'm at now. So I knew it was probably just simply a thermostat. So shout to O'Reilly's. I spent exactly $22 on a thermostat. I didn't get some fancy thermostat. I wanted something simple for right now, just to fix the issue, because I will be upgrading the thermostat to a different thermostat, more of a performance thermostat to help keep the engine cooler. So like at a lower temp, it'll just open up and it'll just keep the motor cool in general. But anyways, I just wanted something temporary, so I threw one of those on, and just for precaution, I bought a new cap. I bought a new reservoir cap. I just simply didn't trust it, and I bought a cap. Total, I spent like $33. So 10 out of 10 recommend doing it. If you ain't got the money for the cap, definitely recommend doing a thermostat. But if you want to like double check first and see what maybe a cheaper option is, your cheapest option is going to be checking the cap first. Simply could be the cap is not on. The second cheapest is going to be make sure you got coolant in your system. The third cheapest is going to be a thermostat, $20, maybe 20 minutes of working. Not really even 20 minutes. I didn't even let my car cool down, because when it overheated, it threw so much coolant out that when I popped the thermostat out, I expected like a lot to come out, then like little to nothing came out. So yeah, there's a good thing. And what I like to also tell you guys, I'm sorry to not film this. So when I put the new coolant, everything on there, put the new coolant in there, put the new thermostat, cap, everything, it was still slightly overheating. You have to drive it. You got to go drive it, guys, to get it up to operating temperature, to get the thermostat to open up to let the rest of the coolant go down. Make sure you guys go ahead and have at least a 5-gallon thing of coolant, because your motor's gonna drink a shit ton of coolant. Like right now, my coolant's at the low level. I have to put more coolant in it. Oh look, a Hell Ultima. But yeah, I gotta put more coolant in it now, because these motors drink coolant, and it drunk a lot of coolant. But anyways, guys, sorry this video is not fun. This just goes behind the scenes. A lot of people wouldn't have recorded this and showed this. I like to do it. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you just bought it, you shouldn't have issues. I bought a high mileage car. I expect to have issues, unfortunately. Like, I have the funds to repair it, fix it, whatever, you know, God forbid, hopefully something never catastrophic happens. But, you know, buying a high mileage car, you got to be prepared for the issues. A lot of people's going to talk shit. I don't really care. I can fix it. I have the mechanical knowledge, and I have money. I also have YouTube to kind of help me out there. And I have family members that, like, ex-mechanics from the military, so I'm not too worried about it. But anyways, guys, from OMG, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. Hopefully this is informal to you guys. Sorry I didn't show you guys nothing. I will post a couple videos of where your thermostat actually is. I'll post a guy's video that I watch. And yeah, shout out to that guy for freaking coming clutch, because I really didn't know what a thermostat was. If you want to be flat out honest with you, simply watch like 2 minutes of his video, and he was just like, you pop this, is your thermostat here, pop these 2 bolts out, and you know, you're good. Link below to his YouTube channel, a couple pictures right here on location. Hope to tip somebody out here. But anyways, guys, your boy MG. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. As like I said, I'm about to start building a car, guys, and I'm gonna take you guys along for all the issues that I have. Peace.